Well, hey, you know what? Good morning. You know what? I love this place. It's over out by the swamp, and it's really kind of neat what you can do in here. And what I'm trying to do is that, you know what? Every day that we get closer and closer, guess what? We are getting closer and closer to the update. I know we're getting closer to the update because there's so many things I can't show, okay? It's absolutely crazy. There are other areas that I can though, but I kind of want to do kind of a review, but I also want, I want to set something up for next week. So near the end of this video, now don't go jumping ahead, I have a little surprise for you, and I'm going to try to do a lot more of it next week. Next week I'm going to try to devote some time. So just want to go ahead. What I'm doing today, I kind of did it the other day, but I didn't do a whole lot, and that is how many gotcha machines are around. So I'm also going around and showing off the gotcha machines, okay? There's one, okay? And there's a couple more, but I can't show them. But again, those are some of those that I just can't show them. But anyways, we're just going to go around, and our whole thing today, except for what's at the end, hold on, okay? Nice little surprise. You will have to see what's going on in that area, okay? Here is the other gotcha machine, as you can see right there. Love those boxes, okay? One of the things, and I think you showed it there, is you have to kit those boxes, like 25 of them, to actually get one of the skins, and that's one of the things that they actually showed. It was kind of neat. And so anyways, there's a lot of stuff going on. I didn't show a whole lot today. I just kind of went, oops, I kind of got messed up there. When I'm in there, you can see you can really bounce around, things like that. You can see that there's something over there, but again, I've been asked, nah, don't stay away. As I said, there's so many things that I'm supposed to be staying away from, and I do. There's an awful lot here. I'm just unbelievable. So what's nice is that Polyhex and Nomer and of course Socks wants this to be a surprise, and this is the thing that's so cool about this. You know what? I just every day, my favorite place, a gotcha machine in there. Really neat what's going on in that area, and it's going to be a really great, wonderful surprise when you go ahead and see that. So just, you know, when you get in, when it opens up, go to that spot. There's some really neat stuff. Again, I've been told don't go near. I can go near, but I can't show what's all in here. So let's go ahead and go in there. We're going over to Yippee City, all right? So what's really kind of nice, again, I'm going to go show you some more. That's right, gotcha machines, okay? Here's a gotcha machine right here. For the longest time, I could not show gotcha machines at all. There's just like a couple, and I was like, no. And I could not navigate for about 3 weeks. I could not move. Couldn't show this gotcha machine. This thing was out forever. Couldn't show that. So I thought, oh man, this is crazy. So again, they were always said, well, you can only show these machines. Well, now everything is open, so it's like everybody kind of knows, another gotcha machine. So again, this is what's going on. If we're going over to the dump, and again, another. So count them up. Tell me how many gotcha machines did I go ahead and look at, okay? That's one of your little, go ahead and do that. You know what I'm saying? Just make sure that, okay, 1, 2, 3. As you can see, the microplastics, kind of neat what's going on there. Again, we're going over here. And then, of course, another gotcha machine in the construction zone. Okay, kind of really neat on there. Love this place in here. A lot of things going on in here. A lot of stuff being taken off. One thing that's frustrating to me, there was a place before, if you look at my older videos, you'll actually see where you can kind of jump on because they put the carpet up where you could go, and then they took it down. They also had the flying propellers, and they took that down. So again, it's kind of like bring it up, bring it down. Again, this is a work in progress. There's another gotcha machine. All right, nicest place around here. This is the one area that they're working on. Okay, they're behind me, they're working on it. In front of me, they're working on it. You can see that there's little signs, and they actually showed that the other day. But if you go back in the back, if you look behind me, of course you can't because but what I'm trying to say is this is the area that there's so much that they've done, and everything is just getting so much closer and closer. But Mount Doodah is the area that is kind of, I should say, holding up the works, but this is what's going on that. Plus the economy. The economy, there's an awful lot of stuff that they have to do. You can see things are kind of really neat about this. It goes around. I just love this place. They've made it so it's really easy. Even me, I can do stuff, okay? But anyways, this is what's going on in here. You can see whip. There's something. They got to bring in. What I think what's going to happen is they're going to have to put Paw Bean Park and bring that in tunnel-wise and try to figure out something what to do on here. They got the Yummy Yum Yard. You can actually go through. There's another gotcha machine. What's nice is that you can go ahead and you can go through Yummy Yum Yard by going through Yippee City and go up through that. And I think they're trying to figure out something. Again, I don't know. There's so much that they don't tell me, which I'm glad, because then I'm going, oh no, did I say too much? Because I'm kept in the dark and I don't know, which is really nice. This I love because there's so much going on. Of course, you can see there's a warp drive up here, but you can look in the background. Look at how incredible this is. It's like a candy land, so to speak, and the rainbows, and oh, I just love it this way. So anyway, this is what's going on in this area. Okay, we are going, that's right, we're going to Paw Bean Park. Now this is where the surprise is coming. So again, we're getting closer to it, so I just want to kind of share it with you. And okay, another gotcha machine. Okay, so it's really nice. I'm sure there's another word. What I'm going to be my surprise next week is I'm actually going to do a little bit more on Terra. Terra is actually one of the developers' pets. All right, so Terra is the one. The thing is, we've never shown what Terra looks like. So again, when you go in, you're going to see just a couple of seconds, and next week I'm going to be doing more, but we are going to go in. I'm sure I hit that. I'm going to show you Terra, okay? This is our cat, okay? And if you look at the theater, in the credits, you'll see Terra in the credits, okay? So again, there's Terra. It's the most incredible cat ever, and I just wanted to share with you. Anyways, I want to thank you so much for showing up today, and like and subscribe, and I'm just so proud of this whole thing. Anyway, I want to take care, and I will see you later.